not great everything about the EU, but that's the project, and about why specifically British people, and especially young people, should fight to stay in the EU if possible, but at least to keep and not give up their free movement rights. So I'm going to give you 3 reasons. So the first reason is that free movement gives us so many opportunities. It allows us to follow our dreams in 28 different countries. There are EU funds such as Erasmus. I'm sure some of you know about it. And all the funds that allow people, no matter what their economic situation is, to go and work, volunteer, study in another EU country. I've benefited from those, and it has shaped my life so positively. Why should those rights and opportunities be taken away from the young people of this country? Why? My second reason is that freedom of movement gives us security and stability. So it encourages EU migrants to take sometimes the difficult decision of go and live to another country and start a new business, start a family, plan their careers in a different country, because they feel safe about doing that. Because there are rules out there that protect us. So for example, there are EU social security coordination rules. Sounds very technical, but what it means is that if you work in different EU countries, then when you retire, you know for sure you will get your full pension, because they will need to coordinate. There are other reasons, such as the fact that because you're a migrant and you're doing free movement, that means you don't have to be a victim of a slow and often unfair bureaucratic visa system. So it's about what you do. So if you go to another EU country and you do the right thing, then you're free to stay. But unfortunately, after the Brexit vote, people are feeling insecure, they're feeling anxious about what to do. Should we stay here? Should we continue our career here? Should we buy a house here? And I'm sure this is happening to UK nationals in other countries, like my country, Spain, that I know is very popular among UK nationals. The third and last reason, and for me the most important one, is that freedom of movement is also about common values. EU values such as equality and human rights. Because freedom of movement does not discriminate on the basis of wealth, on the basis of race, or on the basis of religion. And what freedom of movement wants to do is to promote the understanding and respect of different people, different cultures. And clearly Brexit, the referendum at least, the campaign, has been going against that. The UN accused some British politicians of helping to fuel a steep rise on hate crime before and after the referendum campaign. This week, a Polish migrant was killed in Essex in what appears to be another hate crime incident. I think fighting for freedom of movement sends a message that this country will not legitimize such horrendous acts. So we need to decide what kind of country, what kind of society do we want to be a part of? Do we want to be a part of a country that wants to go backward and ignore, destroy the rights that previous generations, like previous speakers were talking about, have fought for? Do we want to be a part of a country that forgets Europe's recent history? Or do we want to be part of a country that wants to be a more open and equal society and want people to feel welcome and safe? I feel like this march clearly shows that people want to live in a country that they are proud of. And a lot of young people in this country are angry that the rights and opportunities that I was mentioning before, they feel they're being taken away from them by people that maybe they enjoyed them before, but now they've decided that they don't have the right to enjoy them anymore. And we cannot give up. We cannot give up because this is a historic time. We're making history. And we have to tell the people that stayed home that they cannot just moan and just complain how sad it is. There is something we can still do. So please, campaign for freedom of movement to stay. Thank you.
Lydia Estevez. music.